Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to my latest physical media update, all my pickups for the month of January. Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all doing great, having a good weekend. So happy you all could join me here today for my latest physical media update. 32 pickups in the month of January. Some really great stuff, including some titles I've missed out on from previous months. Really happy to get those into the collection. So to break it down, we got 2 DC titles, we got 1 Disney, we got a really good stack of horror titles, little stack of A to Z, including some new Dreamworks 4K. Of course, we got a nice stack of boutique titles, including some MVD Rewinds, a Kino, a Vestron, some Scream Factory collector's editions, and a nice stack of some kick-ass steelbooks. But before we get started here today, if you guys are not yet subscribed to my channel and you enjoy watching what people pick up each and every month for their physical media collection, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell. That way you guys get an alert every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoyed today's physical media update, give it a like. So kicking things off with the A to Z pickups, the first one I'm going to show you here is a biopic that I haven't seen in many years, and to be honest, I kind of forgot about. I think the last time I owned this movie was on VHS, but Dennis Quaid and Great Balls of Fire. I was talking with a coworker the other day about biopic movies, and this one got brought up, and I jumped online to see if it was even on Blu-ray because I didn't think it was. And sure enough, we got an all of films release of it. So was really happy to snag this off of Amazon. Wasn't that much. It'll be cool to revisit this movie because like I said, it's been years. This, of course, is the biopic on Jerry Lee Lewis. Getting into the slipcovers, we got Rock Dog 3 Battle the Beat. I had the first 2, so had to pick up the third one. Still haven't watched it yet. I have seen the first 2 movies. The kids love them, so it'd be cool to watch this one. It was really cool to see that Dreamworks has brought a couple more of their titles to 4K. We got Puss in Boots and Shrek 2. I'm really hoping that they put 3 and 4 on 4K. I'm sure they will, but I always love upgrading the Dreamworks titles to 4K. Love my Dreamworks collection. And the last A to Z pickup is the 4K of Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. This was definitely my favorite Tarantino film. I haven't seen a lot, but this one always stands out in my mind as the best. And so many people have talked about this slipcover. It is so badass. I love the look of it with the red in the title and then the red in her lipstick and I think in her nails as well. So I had to grab this. I was kind of worried that I would miss out on this badass slipcover, but thankfully I didn't. Okay, moving on to the DC Marvel. I just have 2 DC pickups here. The first one, I had to get the latest in the DC Universe, Black Adam. Haven't watched this yet. I'm not in a big rush to see it. I haven't heard the greatest things about it, but I had to pick it up for the collection. So, of course, grabbed the 4K. And then I grabbed the Target exclusive. I've been thinking about not getting these anymore for the collection because back when they started the DC Universe, Target would put out these beautiful digibooks, and I have every one of them. But I think it was around Aquaman when they stopped doing that, and they just started doing like alternate slipcovers with like art cards and stuff, I think like the last 3 or 4 have done that, and I liked it before when we got the digibooks, but now it's just kind of boring just to get an alternate slip. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm current up to date with all the Target exclusives, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like I said, you just get a different cover. Okay, so I got 1 Disney pickup here. Always happy to add more Disney to the collection. But we have what started out as a Disney Movie Club exclusive, but now I've noticed that Best Buy has it in store, Walmart has it in store, so I don't know what was exclusive about this through the Disney Movie Club, but Mickey and Minnie Volume 1, 10 Classic Shorts with a nice slipcover. This is cool. I like collecting older classic Disney cartoons, and we don't have a lot of it on Blu-ray. We have all the movies, of course, but like these classic cartoons, it's nice to add to the collection, so Okay, getting into the horror pickups now. I got a really good stack to go through here. The first ones I'm going to show you all came from the January horror pack. And for the first time in I don't know how long, I didn't have any of these. So it was really cool to be able to add all 4 to the collection. Of course, if you want to see that horror pack video, all unboxing videos will be down in the description box as usual. First up here, we have the horror pack exclusive number 79, Worst Laid Plans, an anthology film. This one looks pretty cool. We have Reunion. We have Ill Final Contagion. And then the last one here, this didn't come with a slipcover, but I had a feeling it had one. So you know me, I jumped on eBay and picked one up. But Christina Ricci and John Cusack in Distorted. I've always wanted to see this film. I love John Cusack, so should be cool to check this out. Finally picked up season 3 of Creepshow from Shudder. I have the first 2 seasons. I've only ever seen the first one, but I definitely have to get caught up on these. So this next one here, I've been hearing a lot of good things about. Violent Night with David Harbour. I've heard that they've already got a sequel in the works. So I guess that tells you it did pretty good. But yeah, I love adding new Christmas horror to the collection. And like I said, I've been hearing a lot of good things about this one. So, okay, getting into the horror 4K. First up, we finally have a standard slipcover edition from Paramount of Event Horizon. Not a top favorite movie of mine, but definitely wanted to add the 4K to the collection. Another one here I was kind of debating on picking up. I bought the Blu-ray when it came out. Still haven't watched it, but Crimes of the Future on 4K. This is a David Cronenberg film, and I love David Cronenberg, so we'll check it out at some point. I haven't heard the greatest things about it, but next here from Lionsgate, I picked up Pray for the Devil on 4K. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews on this movie. Just looks like your standard old demon exorcism movie. I don't know. We'll check it out one day. And the last horror pickup, I finally got the standard 4K slipcover edition for Halloween Ends. I kind of wanted that Walmart exclusive with him and Laurie on the cover, but this particular cover basically matches the other 2 movies with just his face on the front, so I kind of wanted to stick to that theme, so just went with this one. Okay, that takes us to the boutique titles. We're going to go ahead and start with the MVD Rewinds. We got number 46 and 47 here. Men at Work with Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. A really cool movie. I think this came out in 1990, but I've been hoping to get an individual release of this movie for so long. This first came out in a double feature from years ago with another movie, and I think it was out of print for a while, but now we have a cool MVD Rewind edition. And then number 47, The Last American Virgin. So yeah, so happy to keep adding more MVD Rewind to the collection. From Kino Lorber, I picked up the 4K of Death Wish, the first one. I got the second one on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome recently, so needed to get the original. Haven't seen any of these movies, and I'm hoping at some point I get a chance to watch them all because I've heard they're pretty cool movies, so. Number 29 in the Vestron Collector Series line, The Dentist Collection, 1 and 2. Now, I've never seen the second one, but I have seen the first one. It's been many years, but I remember it just creeping the hell out of me. Never been a fan of going to the dentist. I'm sure a lot of people would agree. And that just makes this a great idea for a horror movie. So cannot wait to revisit the first one and check out the second one. But look at that new artwork from Vestron. So badass. We got Corbin Burnson playing the dentist. So yeah, so happy to have another Vestron and looking forward to seeing what number 30 is going to be. Okay, Scream Factory. I got 3 4K collector's editions here. First up, we have The Return of the Living Dead. Finally picked this up. I know it came out like a couple months ago, November, December, something like that. Like I said, I haven't bought everything recently, so just trying to play catch up. And so happy to finally have this movie on 4K. This was an awesome first watch for me a couple years ago. Love this movie. Second one, it's okay, but this one's classic. So really happy to see this on 4K. And then a couple new 4K collector's editions we got last month. We have Dawn of the Dead and Bubba Hotep. And if you guys go watch the unboxing for this, it actually came with an alternate slipcover, so it's pretty cool. So, okay, ending with the steelbooks as usual. We got some really cool new steelbooks in the month of January, but the first one I'm going to show you here came out a couple months ago, and I finally was able to pick this up, and that is the 4K release for Schwarzenegger and the Running Man. And we haven't gotten a standard slipcover edition of this movie yet. Hopefully we do down the line, but for now I'm happy to have this. And this got released by Paramount, and we have one of those cardboard slipcovers on it. I don't know why they're doing that, but we'll go ahead and pull that off. Here is the actual steelbook. There's the front, the back, spine, and the inside. Take the disc out real quick. So I was really happy to see that Sony released a 4K steelbook for Groundhog Day. I love the look of this. Always been a favorite Bill Murray film of mine. There's the spine and the inside. Of course, I had to pick up the Best Buy exclusive steelbook for Black Adam. Kind of plain, nothing special. There's the spine and the inside. So I was so happy to see this get announced by Paramount. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So as I was hoping, they are continuing to put these steelbooks out in order. I'm hoping they go all the way to part 8 because, of course, they're the ones that Paramount owns. And they all have matching artwork. So hopefully they continue it. On the back here, Jason's body has disappeared from the morgue. We always get a quote on the back. There's the spine and the inside. Another one released by Paramount here with one of those clear slipcovers, the original Cloverfield on 4K. So Lionsgate started this thing, and other companies now are starting to copy them. There's the front. We'll go ahead and take this off. As you can see, mine is cracked, so I should probably try to replace it. But here's the front, the back, and the spine, and the inside. Take these discs out real quick. There you go. Okay, so the last steelbook and my final pickup in this physical media update, and that is the Scream Factory 4K steelbook for They Live. I gotta say, out of every edition of this movie I've seen released, this is probably my favorite artwork. It is so badass. I love the colors, the art, everything is just so cool. So there's the front, there's the back, the spine, and the inside. All right, everyone, that'll do it for my January physical media update, all 32 pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of my pickups for January. What did you guys get in the month of January? And if you would, share the video around. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.